Close your eyes and imagine this softly. A place that appears only when the world becomes quiet enough to hear your own heartbeat. You arrive at the hotel just after midnight, not because you planned to, but because the road you were following simply ended here, like a ribbon placed at your feet. And in the silence, in the cool breath of the night, you feel that something about this place has been waiting for you. The building rises out of the darkness like a memory you almost remember. Tall windows glowing with warm, honey-colored light. Balconies of dark iron curled into delicate shape. Lanterns flickering softly under the falling mist. And above the entrance, written in elegant old letters, you see the Hotel of Forgotten Dreams. You pause. The name feels like a whisper from another life, a quiet tug on your heart, but you don't know why. You push open the door. The hinges breathe out a slow sigh, as if they haven't been used in 100 years, yet waiting only for you. Inside, the lobby feels impossibly warm, like stepping to a memory of a winter night when someone places a blanket on your shoulders before you even ask. A soft golden glow paints the walls, and gentle dust swirls in the light like tiny floating stars. The air smells faintly of old books, jasmine tea, and something sweet like vanilla and cedarwood. Your footsteps echo on polished wooden floors, but only very quietly, as if the hotel is trying not to disturb the dreams sleeping inside it. Behind the counter stands a woman. Her hair is silver like moonlight, and her smile is the kind that makes you feel safe without knowing why. She looks at you with calm, knowing eyes. Welcome, she whispers, as if raising her voice would break the spell around you. We've been expecting you. You blink softly. Expecting me? She nods once, very gently, as if this is the most natural thing in the world. At this hotel, she says, no one arrives by accident. Her voice is slow, warm, flowing, like a soft lullaby. You are here to remember something you once lost, or perhaps something you never realized you had forgotten. You feel a small shiver along your arm. Not fear? No. A soft anticipation, like turning the page of a book you love. The woman hands you an old-fashioned brass key. Attached to it hangs a small wooden tag. Room 19. You feel the weight of the key in your palm. Solid, warm, as if someone held it before you only moments ago. Your room is upstairs, she whispers. Take your time. The dreams will wait. You walk toward the staircase. It curves upward in a slow spiral, wrapped around a tall stained glass window. Moonlight filters through the colored glass, washing the walls in soft blues, greens, and pale gold. Each step is covered in deep, quiet carpet. Your footsteps disappear into its softness, leaving behind nothing but a gentle hush. As you climb, the hotel seems to breathe a slow, calm inhale and a soft, restful exhale, like the whole building is alive and dreaming. At the top of the stairs, a long hallway stretches before you. Warm lamps glow at regular intervals, casting soft circles of light on the floor. The walls are lined with framed photographs, but when you look at them, you notice something strange. Not a single one shows a face clearly. Some are blurred, some are turned away, some are captured mid-movement, like memories too shy to be seen direct. And yet, you feel a quiet pull toward them, a strange familiarity, as if you've walked this hallway before. You pause at room 19. The number is carved in dark oak. The wood feels smooth beneath your fingertips, warm, almost alive. You slide the key into the lock. It turns with a soft click. The room greets you with a hush, a gentle stillness that wraps around you like a blanket. Inside, everything glows in candlelight. A bed with soft white sheets, slightly rumpled as if someone had just risen moments ago. A wooden desk with an old fountain pen resting in an ink bottle. Long curtains that sway even though the window is closed. The air carries the faintest scent of lavender and something older, deeper, like forgotten letters in a cedar chest. You step inside and close the door. The quiet feels peaceful, protected, like nothing in the world can reach you here. You place the key on the desk, and the soft clink echoes gently through the room. Your attention drifts to a small notebook lying beside the lamp. Its cover is faded blue, edges worn, as if touched many times. You open it. Inside, the first page holds only one sentence. Dreams you forget do not disappear. They wait. You slowly turn the next page. Empty. The next empty. Page after page. Nothing. Until halfway through the notebook, you find something. A drawing. Made in soft pencil strokes. Beautiful, delicate lines. A hallway. This hallway. The same curve of the lamps. The same carpet. The same gentle shadow. But in the drawing, you see yourself standing there. Your back turned. Your hand reaching toward a door. Your breath trembles lightly. You look closer. The door you're reaching toward in the drawing is room 19. This room, there is handwriting beneath the drawing, slanted, elegant letters. When you are ready, the first dream will find you. You feel a soft warmth rise through your chest. A strange mixture of wonder, calm, and a distant softness of something you cannot name. You place the notebook down, and then you hear it, a faint sound, A whisper coming from the wardrobe, not frightening, not urgent, more like a sigh caught between words. You turn slowly, your heartbeat steady, quiet, curious. The wardrobe stands tall in the corner, its doors carved with floral patterns. Golden handles shimmer in the candlelight. You step closer. The whisper grows a little clearer, fragile, dreamy, incomplete, like someone murmuring in their sleep. You lay your hand on the wooden door. Warm, you gently open it. Inside, there are no clothes, only a narrow space filled with soft light, glowing like the last moments of a sunset. And drifting through that light, tiny, weightless shapes like floating feathers made of memory. A soft wind breathes out from the wardrobe, a warm breeze that carries a scent of summer grass, childhood sunlight, and something long forgotten. Your eyes soften, your body relaxes, the light deepens, and slowly a path begins to form inside the wardrobe. A hallway of light leading somewhere beyond the room, beyond the hotel, beyond the waking world. The whisper becomes clearer now, gentle, melodic, calling not to your ears, but to your heart. You take a slow breath. You step forward, one foot into the warm, glowing light, and the wardrobe becomes the entrance to your first forgotten dream. The warmth of the glowing hallway surrounds you the moment you step inside the wardrobe, as if the air itself welcomes you by softly wrapping around your shoulder. You take another slow step, and the wooden floor of room 19 melts away behind you. The wardrobe door closes on its own with a gentle sigh, like a calm exhale, and the hotel fades into silence. You are walking now, but your footsteps make no sound. The floor beneath you feels like polished stone warmed by sunlight, even though the hallway glows with moon-colored light. Everything is soft, dreamlike, as if the world here doesn't follow the rules of the waking world. Along the walls, thin golden threads shimmer, floating, stretching, weaving patterns that shift whenever you blink. Some curls look like petals of flowers you once smelled. Others resemble ripples of rivers you once sat beside. And some look like silhouettes of people you once knew, but cannot quite remember. The air carries a faint hum, low and soothing, like a lullaby sung from behind a closed door. You walk deeper. The hallway gradually widens, opening into a circular room carved entirely of soft light. No walls, no corners, just space, glowing like the inside of a pearl. In the center stands an archway, tall, elegant, carved from shimmering silver wood that doesn't quite exist in the real world. Above the arch, in faint letters, you see Dream One. The field beneath the quiet sky. A gentle breeze moves through the room, lifting your hair ever so slightly. You approach the archway. As soon as you pass through it, the dream blooms open. You find yourself standing in an endless field. Tall grass sways around you in slow, sleepy way. Each blade glows faintly, as if filled with starlight instead of sap. Fireflies drift through the air like floating sparks from a warm fireplace. The sky is an immense canvas of soft indigo. Clouds drift lazily overhead, but instead of water, they seem made of glowing dust. They move slowly, peacefully, as though someone painted the sky and then animated it in slow motion. In the distance, you hear something, the faint melody of a lullaby, a few gentle notes carried through the air. You walk toward it, the grass brushing softly against your legs with each unhurried step. The melody grows clearer, delicate, like crystal wind chimes swaying in a warm night breeze. You soon discover the source. A small wooden house stands in the field, lit from within by a golden glow. It is simple, humble, with a roof of dark tiles and windows that flicker like candlelight. Smoke rises from the chimney in thin curls. The door is slightly open. You place your hand against the wood. It feels warm, alive. You push it open and step inside. The interior is lit entirely by candle. Dozens of them, maybe hundreds, each flame dancing slowly in the gentle air. On a small wooden table sits a music box, gold, carved beautifully, with delicate patterns on its lid. It is playing the lullaby. The melody feels familiar, not because you remember where it's from, but because it reminds you of a feeling you once had a long time ago. A moment of falling asleep softly, without worry, a moment of being safe. You sit beside the music box, watching the tiny spinning ballerina inside. Her dress is shaped like a flower in bloom. The light flickers on her tiny face, and for a brief moment, she looks almost alive. The room around you is simple, but filled with warmth. On a shelf, small trinkets rest: a seashell, a dried flower, a smooth river stone, all tiny treasures of someone's childhood, someone's memory. You touch the river stone. It vibrates faintly beneath your fingertip. A whisper escapes it, a memory trying to be heard. You close your eyes, and the world dissolves again. You now stand beside the river. Its water moves slowly, gently, like a silver ribbon pulled through soft hands. Children laugh somewhere nearby. Their voices echo lightly between the trees. You turn and see them. Two children playing at the riverbank, skipping stones across the surface. You watch quietly. The boy squints as he picks a stone. He seems familiar, but from a distance of many years. His laugh warms the air. Beside him, a smaller girl collects flowers and braids them into crowns. She places one crown on the boy's head, and they both fall into giggles. The scene feels warm, pure, like a moment someone once lived, then lost, then forgot. You realize it's not your memory, but it aches with the softness of one you could have had. Then the boy looks up. He doesn't see you, not clearly, only the faint outline of someone watching from a dream. He waves, a small, shy wave, and for a heartbeat, you feel a soft pull at your heart, like the echo of a story that never belonged to you, yet somehow does. The scene slowly fades into golden dust. You find yourself back in the candlelit house. The music box is still playing, the ballerina still spinning, the flames still whispering, but there is something new on the table. A small key, silver, glowing faintly. Beside it, a note. You pick it up. The paper is soft and warm. The handwriting is graceful, careful. Every forgotten dream holds a piece of who you are. Take the key. There are more rooms to open. You hold the key in your hand. It pauses once. A small heartbeat. Your heartbeat. When you leave the house, the field has changed. The sky has darkened to a deep velvet blue. The wind carries a new scent. Jasmine, night flowers, something sweet and nostalgic. Ahead, in the grass, stands a door frame. Just a door frame. No walls, no roof, a door suspended in the middle of the field. Its surface is carved with symbols you cannot read, but they feel safe, ancient, kind. You place the silver key into the lock. It turns with a gentle click. The door opens on its own, revealing a soft darkness filled with floating lights. You step through. You enter another dream. A small city street at night. Cobblestones glistening as if touched by rain. Street lamps glow with warm amber halos. Shops sit closed, their windows fogged from the chill. But the street is not empty. Soft music drifts from somewhere far. A violin playing a slow, yearning melody. You walk along the empty street. Your footsteps echo gently, bouncing between the quiet buildings. A cat crosses your path, white, with one blue eye and one green eye. It pauses, looks up at you, and meows softly. Then it walks forward, turning back every so often, as if asking you to follow. You do. The cat leads you to a small cafe tucked between two tall buildings. Its sign glows faintly. The midnight cup. Inside, warm candlelight spills through the windows. You push open the door. A small bell rings softly above your head. The cafe is empty, except for one person sitting at the counter. A man with a notebook, writing slowly, carefully, as if each word matters. He doesn't notice you at first. Then he looks up. He smiles. A gentle, tight smile, like someone who has been waiting alone for a long time. I remember you, he whispers. You pause. He chuckles softly. You don't have to remember me. That's not how this place works. He taps this tool beside him. Sit. We have time. You take a seat. The counter feels warm beneath your hands. A cup of tea waits for you. Steam curls upward, smelling of chamomile and honey. The man closes his notebook and sighs in a soft, content way. This street, he whispers, is where forgotten thoughts go. All the little things people meant to say, but never did. All the thank yous, all the goodbyes, all the moments when the right words came too late. He gestures around. They gather here, and we listen to them until they finally fall asleep. The violin music grows a little louder, a gentle, soothing melody drifting through the air like silk. The man opens his notebook again and writes another word. You watch quietly. What are you writing? You whisper. He smiles faintly. A memory someone lost, but still needs. He tears out the page and slides it to you. There is only one word written. Hope. You touch the paper. It glows faintly beneath your fingers. The cat jumps onto the counter, purring softly. The man nods at the page. Take it. You need it for the next room. The paper dissolves into light and sinks into your chest with the warmth of a soft breath. When you stand, the cafe door is already open, a gentle wind calling you forward. The man gives a quiet wave. We'll meet again, he whispers. Dreams have a way of circling back. You step outside. The street dissolves slowly, buildings turning into drifting lanterns of light. The cat meows one last time, then it too fades into a shimmer. You are left standing in darkness, soft, warm, inviting. Ahead, a staircase appears, floating, carved from moonlight. You begin to climb. Each step brings you closer to something. You don't know what, but it feels gentle, beautiful. Two, at the top of the stairs, you see a door carved with golden vine. Waiting on the handle hangs a new key, brass, glowing faintly, and beneath it a whisper forms in the air. Dream 2 waits. You reach for the key, and the dream breathes around you. As you continue your quiet exploration of the Hotel of Forgotten Dreams, the hallway seems to stretch gently before you, not in a threatening way, but like a soft ribbon guiding you somewhere it wants you to see. Your footsteps remain hushed against the velvety carpet, and each movement feels slowed, softened, as though the hotel is cushioning every sound to keep the night serene. You reach another corner of the old wing, where a tall, arched window overlooks the courtyard below. Snow drifts lazily down, flakes turning in the golden glow of lantern. You lean closer, breathing a faint circle of fog onto the frosted glass. For a moment, you simply watch the snow, feeling your heart slow with it. each flake descending like a tiny memory settling into place. When you finally turn away, you notice a door to your left, room 312. It is slightly open, just enough to reveal a thin slice of dim amber light. You push it gently with your fingertips, and the hinges sigh quietly, like an exhale in sleep. Inside, the room is warm, warmer than the hallway. A fire glows low in the stone fireplace, embers pulsing like a heartbeat. There's an old writing desk positioned near the bed, and on it rests an open, leather-bound journal. The pages stir as if touched by a breeze, even though the air is still. You walk forward slowly, drawn to the journal. Its handwriting is elegant, soft, almost musical. You run your fingertips above the ink without touching it. The words describe dreams, someone's dreams, written with such clarity that the images bloom in your mind. A dream of wandering through a field of silver grass under 2 moons. A dream of meeting a childhood friend in a place that never existed. A dream of being weightless on a quiet sea, reflecting the stars. A dream of a stranger who always appeared at the edge of vision, never speaking. You whisper the words softly as you read them, your voice blending with the gentle crackle of the fire. It feels as though the room is listening, as though the hotel itself is remembering. You turn another page. This one is blank, but only for a moment. Slowly, faint lines begin to appear, like invisible ink awakening. Your breath catches slightly as the words form right before your eyes. A guest arrives tonight, searching for what they lost long ago. They walk gently, listening to the silence. They do not yet know that the hotel remembers them. Your chest warms with a strange, tender ache. The journal is describing you. You whisper a soft breath and close the cover with reverence, placing your hand on the smooth leather. I'm here, you murmur, barely audible, but enough. The fire flickers. You stand again and look around the room. A wardrobe sits at the far wall, its doors carved with swirling shapes that resemble clouds turning into birds. Something inside draws your attention. You open it, and a delicate scent of lavender drifts out. Hanging inside is a long vintage coat, ivory wool, lined with rose-colored silk. You touch the sleeve gently. For a moment, you imagine yourself wearing it decades ago, stepping off a train into this hotel for the first time. Did you once dream of this place? Did it once dream of you? You leave the coat where it is, though your fingertips linger on it for a moment longer. Then you step out of the room and back into the hallway. The corridor seems subtly different now, warmer, as though recognizing you. You walk toward the heart of the old wing. At the end of the hall is a grand set of double doors made of dark cherry wood. Above them hangs a plaque, the Hall of Echoes. A soft thrill shivers through you. You push the doors open and step inside. The hall is vast and breathtaking. Crystal chandeliers float above, suspended by nothing you can see, glimmering softly like hanging stars. The air has a faint shimmer, like mist illuminated by candlelight.
You hear something distant, a whisper, a melody, impossible to tell. It sounds like dreams speaking to each other. As you walk deeper, the walls begin to glow faintly. Portraits appear, hundreds of them lining both sides of the hall. People of all eras, all ages, wearing expressions that feel strangely familiar. You slow your steps. Their eyes seem to follow you, not in a haunting way, but with a soft recognition, as if greeting an old friend they're finally seeing again. One portrait in particular catches your attention. A girl sitting on a balcony holding a notebook in her lap, snow falling around her. Her eyes are serene, dreamy. You lean closer. Her features feel eerily, comfortingly similar to yours, but younger. Maybe a version of you that once existed in a dream. Maybe someone who dreamed of you first. Your voice is barely a whisper. I remember. And the hall brightens just a little. As you continue walking, you feel the gentle pull of the hotel guiding you deeper into its memory. A soft breeze lifts your hair, warm as a sigh. It draws you toward a small door tucked behind one of the chandeliers. You open it and find a spiral staircase descending into a soft golden glow. With a slow breath, you begin to walk down. The steps are smooth stone, worn by countless travelers, dreamers, who walked this path before you. The further you go, the quieter everything becomes, until the only sounds are your breathing and the whisper of your fingertips brushing the cool rail. At the bottom of the staircase is a circular chamber. In the center stands a single object, a snow globe, but not an ordinary one. Inside it, you see the hotel itself, perfectly recreated in miniature. Snow falls gently around it. Warm lights glow inside its tiny windows. When you look closely, you can see a small figure walking inside the model hotel, slowly moving through its hallways. You lean closer. The tiny figure looks like you. You whisper softly, feeling your voice vibrate through the still chamber. Is this my dream? remembers her even before your eyes fully understand. She turns, and you are looking at yourself. Not exactly you, but the dream version of you. The one the hotel remembered before you remembered yourself. Her eyes are warm, calm, filled with an ancient gentleness, like someone who has walked these halls 1,000 nights. She gives you a soft smile. You feel one sentence, written in the same soft handwriting from the journal. Come back whenever you dream. As you hold the note, the foyer begins to dissolve into gentle darkness, the kind that feels like a warm blanket being draped over your shoulder. The snow slows, the lights dim, your breath deepens, your eyelids grow heavy. The hotel of forgotten dreams fades into the soft quiet of night, settling back into your mind like a cherished memory returning home. And as you drift into peaceful sleep, you carry it with you. The warmth, the key, the dream self who waited for you, and the promise that this place of quiet wonder will always be there. Whenever you close your